Hey friends, I'm Chris Schufel with Chris in the Classroom, and today we're dusting off some old wisdom. There's an old saying that I'm sure you've heard: sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. It's been around for generations, and when kids were being made fun of, teased, or insulted, parents or grandparents would teach it to their children, and then the kids would say it to themselves or to their tormentor as a way of saying, say what you want, it's not going to bother me. And when I speak to student audiences, kids often tell me that, hey, my grandma told me that. And I'm like, y'all, your grandma's smart. She's so wise. But that saying, that wise old saying, has come under attack in recent years. People say, how can you say that words will never hurt? Because they do. Words do hurt. You know, that sticks and stones, it's a lie. Friends, I'm here to tell you it's not a lie. I simply think that we've been misinformed. Now, I understand that on the surface, it seems like we're making a definitive statement that words can never hurt me. Now, of course, we know that's not true, but that's not what the saying really means. That saying, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me, that was invented in this country in the mid-1800s by the African American slaves. It's true.
It's true.
You see, the slaves knew they were about to be free. They knew about Lincoln and the Emancipation Proclamation. They knew that they were about to be free. But they also knew that as they went out into the real world as free citizens, that they were going to encounter some mean people. They just knew it. They weren't naive in thinking that everyone was going to be kind 100% of the time. They didn't expect everyone to be kind 100% of the time. They didn't think that the world was going to be sunshine and rainbows and unicorns. They knew they were going to come across some mean people every now and then. They knew that some people were going to try to physically abuse them and cause them pain that they couldn't control. They understood that if someone hit them with a stick or a stone, that was going to cause harm to their body or property. And they could tell themselves all day long, the stick is not going to hurt, it's not going to hurt, it's not going to hurt. But when somebody hits them, it's going to hurt. Physical attacks hurt, period. You can't do anything about that. But the slaves realized this one truth: words only have the power that the listener gives them. They knew that words can hurt, but they also knew that they had the power to control what would penetrate and hurt their heart. And if they chose to, they could be immune to that hate speech that they would endure. So they repeated this saying, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And they taught it to their kids, and it got passed down through the generations. It was a coping skill. It wasn't an absolute. They learned how to protect their heart by using their brain. The slaves knew that two of the main things that they could control were their brain and their hearts. The person you talk to the most is actually yourself. And the more you talk to yourself, the more you program the most powerful computer in the world, your brain. And the more you tell yourself something, the more you believe it, and the more it becomes who you are. I think a better way to say it, just to avoid confusion, is sticks and stones can break my bones, but words don't have to hurt me. Because yes, words can hurt, but they don't have to, because you're the one that decides what goes here and what goes here. And when you do that, you tap into the wisdom of one of the greatest lessons ever given to us by the African American community. Well, that's it, friends. Thanks for watching, and until next time, class is dismissed.